Hola, muy buenas a todos, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos un día más al canal, soy EffyNoMore, o mejor dicho, Effy. Bienvenidos a What Remains with Edith Finch. No, me equivoqué. What Remains of Edith Finch. Y bueno, seguimos desde donde lo dejamos, chicos, así que vamos a la siguiente historia. La historia de Molly está un poco extraña en un principio, pero al final... Joder. Un poco fuerte, ¿eh? ¿Qué nos depara en la siguiente misión? Disculpen. Parece ser que ya podemos interactuar con la ventana. Así que sigamos.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Un gato. Curioso, ¿no?
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Estación de la abuela Edith. Ah, qué loco. Son fotos de sus difuntos. What? Una serpiente. ¿Una rana? ¿O una iguana? Una iguana. Dorpy. Rob. Borpy, ¿otra vez? ¿En serio? No. Lurpy, Burpy. Rob. Bob. Sin nombre. Burply. Surpy. Furpy. Purpy. Durpy. What the fuck? Ok. No se comía la cabeza. Pacific Probe. Molman Bennett at Finch House. Damn.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Ok, ahora entiendo por qué he usado esa especie de guantes en las manos. ¿Está panzoncito? Parece ser que sí.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Ah, lo estaban dibujando. Vamos a ver, no hay más con que interactuar. Sven Finch, Wild, 1937. 93rd, 70th.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Oh.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Interesante.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Look. Pero antes de irnos...
Her room was like a museum.
Odin. Ahora.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
Ay, ¿qué hice? ¿Eso es todo? eso no es. What? ¿Eso es todo? Ok. No sé cómo. Creo que eso es todo. Mm. Sigo con eso. Es que según eso habla sobre el señor y esto es la casa. Todo no por su fortuna y su desgracia. Ah,
Odin
ok.
Finch
Hay
buries
que
the latest
presionar de nuevo.
victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and
What?
his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Se llevaron la casa, ¿qué me estás contando?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Molly.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Qué extraño.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Eso es todo. Ok, sabía que algo faltaba. Bien.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Ahí está Edith. Ok, ahora sí, supongo que podemos proseguir. Sí. Oh, estamos en este cuarto, en serio.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Joder. Una silla. Ok, no pasadizo. Empty Rainier National Park, United States Travel Bureau. Ok. There's a secret in this bedroom. Hay un secreto en este baño.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Ok. Calvin Finch.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Milton. Un dibujo de su hermano. Y... ¿cómo se llaman? Columpio. ¿Esto es un ovni? No. ¿Qué es eso? Me suena de algún lado, pero no sé. Sam Finch, Most Improved Player. Jugador más importante, algo así. Wow. Joder, todos los rollos que tenía. Las ventajas de ser de familia de
I knew
dinero.
Grandpa Sam had a twin.
¿Ah? Unas escaleras que no llevan a ningún lado. Bueno, llevaban por allá, pero algo habrá pasado. Fumaba, ok. ¿Por qué hay un cigarro? ¿Por qué hay cigarros ahí? ¿Ya eran grandes? Parecen de cuartos de niños, pero bueno. Mm, Calvin. Sam siguió creciendo. 17, 8. 15, creo. Ok.
And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh, wow. Great gun.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Yo lo muevo, yo controlo sus piernas. What?
My brother said
Sí.
he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
No me jodas.
I told him going around was impossible.
Mirar. Oh, joder,
Maybe if I
están
hadn't
muy
said
rápido.
that.
Niño, what the fuck?
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind
my
hadn't
God.
picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here,
What the fuck?
but I doubt it.
What the fuck?
I think he'd already
Oh
made
my
up his
God.
mind.
No.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Así se murió. Niño, madre mía. Hostia, 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 hostia. Oh shit.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Joder.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
No me jodas. Son como metáforas en la imaginación de niños. Pero realmente... What the fuck? Eso es todo,
After
¿no?
the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Por eso está cerrado, estaba cerrado aquí. Sí. Murió intentando volar. Y eso se refiere a lo que hizo. Y obviamente no pude volar, murió. Ahora que sigue.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Ok. pasadizo. Wow. Ay, mira, están dibujados esos libros.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Okay.
Growing up, I always thought of Bárbara as a child star.
Bárbara. Todo su merchandise. Qué loco. Cuidado.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Qué loco. Saddle Starlets. Happy birthday, Bárbara. También fumaba, madre mía. Palomitas de hace quién sabe cuánto tiempo. Barb Street. Qué loco. Ese gato es Félix. Okay.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Faithful Stories. Guest starring Bárbara Finch. Descent, Terror, October 1961. Featuring Old Jack. So de ahí.
Old Jack here with
Es
another
Félix, ¿verdad?
ghastly
Ahí está
tale
Félix.
inspired by
Popeye.
America's most
What the fuck?
unfortunate family. I'm calling it the surprise ending of Bárbara Finch. As a child star, Bárbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Bárbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Bárbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe.
Okay.
I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
20
So
minutos.
Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box,
Ok, estamos in-game. Qué loco.
and as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Ah, qué loco. Tenemos la música de Halloween.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Ok. Algo nos va a atacar, ¿verdad? Seguramente es un novio ahí jugando con ella. Yeah. Ah, me faltó una. Ah, pero no te das a entrar, ¿no? Trofeo despegar la mesa.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
¿Qué?
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there?
Ah!
Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Otra vez estamos de game. La música. Ah, no, no es.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh my god.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And funny he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Okay. Estás en la
She
habitación
thought about
número...
abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet. The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
What the fuck?
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.